So, I just want to say, I know my hair is not that bad, but it's crap. It doesn't look that good. But when I went into this episode, I thought we were getting a lot of answers. But as I look back, we got answers that we didn't want, but at the same time, we did need. So let me break this down for you. This is my review for WandaVision episode 8. So spoiler alert, I am going to go into full detail because I am that type of person, and I don't feel like I can not hit. Like, I could say stuff at the beginning that I liked about the episode. Oh my god, it was the best Marvel episode of all time. So far, it was top notch. The actors played it automatically downright. I suggest you go watch it. Fully, the atmosphere, it was the most emotional episode and roller coaster I have ever seen in television history. Um, so I don't even know how to begin with that episode. This episode was just ballpark. You name it. It was awesome. And I cannot wait for the next episode because I know that there's going to be a cameo of some sort. Um, but this one hit the ballpark. So we're going to go into detail a little bit. So it starts out, I'm going to kind of do a recap also while I'm reviewing it. Reviewing it will be the ending of the show. The recap was the beginning of it was a flashback to show what Agnes Harkness is. So if you didn't see episode 7, which I would think you had seen it by now if you are watching the show and you clicked onto this video, yeah, episode 7 revealed that Agnes was Agnes Harkness, which we all expected by now. I don't know anyone that didn't expect that. But the beginning of the episode, it clarified that that Agnes was a witch from the Salem witch trials, kind of like in the comics. So 1693, we go to back where and this is the first episode I think I seen a TV-14 rated on. Because of how violent it was. But it wasn't violent. It was more like just violent, but violenter than the previous episodes. So basically, Agnes just goes back into the Salem witch trials. All these witches are from her coven, realize that she's a witch. They're gonna burn her. And then someone comes and shoots magic into her. I don't know who that was. I don't know per se. I would probably have to rewatch it. Someone please tell me that in the comics section below if you know who that was shooting purple magic into her, not the other magic that the other witches were. Because there was someone that was shooting magic into her, and then she exploded and killed like everyone in her vicinity. Spoiler alert. I already told you. Spoiler alert. Before this whole thing. So, but what was I gonna say? After that, we get a surprise like talk with her and Scarlet, or Wanda, and she basically says that I have your kids, blah blah blah. Let's go into flashback modes, and basically she opens this door, says, "Okay, go into this door," and then we get this awesome scenes, and I love these flashback scenes. They were perfectly on top of it. Like, oh my god, I loved it. Holy crap. I highly suggest checking out these scenes. So and at the end I will talk about the post-credit scene. So definitely check out the post-credit scene. It's an essential scene in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, definitely. and I will talk about it at the end. But this scene we saw her mom and dad for the first time. I actually never seen her mom and dad in the MCU. And we saw her as 5 years old. She liked sitcoms. I wonder why. Because basically she was in a sitcom for like the whole entire show. So, she liked sitcoms. So whenever they got home, her dad got home, she always, Dick Van Dyke. That's correct. So it's the Dick Van Dyke Show. That's what the name of the show was. So I'll just say that. So basically, her dad, like basically she had a bunch of movies, and it wasn't Pedro's turn to pick a movie or a TV show. So they asked, "What do you want to watch tonight?" When he finally got home from work, and it was the Dick Van Dyke Show, episode season 2, 21, the Walnut episode. And it was weird because like it was one episode that they watched millions of times. I think that's what she said. Um, and they sat down, they started watching it, and then all of a sudden, boom. Because there were gunshots and a war happening right outside their house because they were in Sokovia. Um, there was a Stark Industry bomb inside of there, and they hide under the bed for 2 days. It was the only survivors were her brother and her. Sadly, it's a dark episode. And so then that's when they go into Hydra. She touches the space stone, like it's somehow like she like touches the space stone. And I'm not going to go into full detail on this one was kind of cool, but it didn't really, I don't know why they would show that, with the Finny stones not being really big anymore. But like she like they tested her touching the space stone to see if she could survive it, and she did. She just fainted. And then they went into Sword, and she opened the doors, which I was expecting. She basically went and talked to director Haywood, and Haywood showed Vision's body. Yeah. This was a dark part. So this is a big spoiler. I'm just telling you right now. Click off before you hit this part. This is the ultimate one. So she did not take the body. Yes. She did not take the body. She basically saw that Dr. Hayward was trying to experiment and weaponize Vision. She blasted the glass open when Dr. Hayward showed her his body. Basically, like, all limbs detached. And she decided, okay, I'm just blanking out half of the way. She decided to walk away. She drove to Westview. She went inside her house. She had a blast of energy, just exploded in every vicinity, and she made the hex. And then made another Vision somehow. I am not entirely sure how that happened, but it happened. And it was like they were in the 1950s. And then after that, we get agonists saying bravo, 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 and then basically saying here's your kids, and then but she actually was holding their kids by a string, like choking them, like almost kind of, in a sense, where we're gonna get a big battle in the next episode, and I really can't wait to see if we're getting a Sweet Dreams thing. I really want a Sweet Dreams Evan Peters um Quicksilver scene, even though I think that's not really that's not really Quicksilver. Um, but and then we're and then at the end we got that essential. I'm telling you, this is an essential post credit scene. Watch this if you want to know what's going to happen next. I wasn't that surprised because I thought this was going to happen, kind of. I had some mixed feelings last night. I'm like thinking to myself, they could twist this if they are doing the House of M in a sense by doing a different comic book. And they did what I was thinking of, which I was really mad that they did exactly what I was thinking of. But there was a comic, and so I'm just gonna say what Dr. Haywood was using like some of this type of thing to power another vision, and this vision is white. Now in the comics, there's a white vision, but this white vision turns villainy, and I mean, it doesn't have any feelings. It's a weapon of mass destruction. So that's basically what I'm talking about. God, that was a crazy episode. I don't know what to begin. This was my number one. This is a great episode. Now, out of doubt. 10 out of 10. Oh my god. I will say actually it's a 9.8, but there was nothing that really concerned my property. But I'm a big Marvel fan, so I can't really not say 10 out of 10. But I did say that yes, this was a fantastic episode. It hit the ballpark. It hit everything. Elizabeth Olsen and Katherine Hyde, they deserve something for this episode. They really deserve something for this episode. I'm telling you. Oh my god. I cannot wait for next episode. Dude, March 5th is going to be such a March 5th is going to be such a big day. So stay tuned for that. I hope you like this review.